Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome to a new edition of Inside the PFL. I am your host, Drac, and I am joined by the newly rehired co-host, Mike.
Wait a second. When did I get
You
fired?
got fired last week. Why else do you think Jim was here?
What the hell was last weekend? Oh, Thomas was here. That's right. It was his father's 60th, so I had other things to do, and by that I mean I day drank. It was great. Good
Oh,
day.
based.
We thank Jim for stepping in. I guess I was apparently fired. I didn't even know. Nobody told me. Should I get a resignation letter in the mail? I want to collect unemployment.
No.
Damn.
We're an at-will employment company, so...
I failed the piss test. We're out of here.
Exactly. Like, this piss seems to be 100% marijuana. How'd that happen?
Carefully. Through lots of planning. But
anyway, Mike is back. Doesn't this just titillate all of our viewers?
You said titillate on stream.
We had 3 battles happen off stream last week, and they were rather exciting. So, without further ado,
what's exciting? The diamonds in the background, by the way. This is a very nice image we got going.
You can thank Joe for that one.
We can always thank Joe for the production value because it just gets better.
I outsourced like my OBS scenes to him. I was like, hey, what's that background you use? Hey, what's that other background you use? Hey,
Like, it just looks so good. The XV, like, Joe, we love you.
We're Joe enjoyers over here.
We really are.
So with that out of the way, let's go over to the first battle, why don't we? So we have Tristan against Thomas. And music off. It's on slow. Perfect. I'm going to hit play.
The play button.
So Thomas starts out this match really, really good. But one of the things that I sort of noticed as the game goes on is that he kind of took a while to start hitting damaging moves. And Tristan sort of capitalizes on that kind of stuff. So like that first turn was great. Get the
that flip turn was huge.
Flip turn right into Claydol. Perfect.
Now we have rocks out, so if fucking Zolt comes in again, it's taking more damage. Like, Thomas is in some good. Now he's not in such a great position. He's gonna have to flip turn again.
Yeah, he does have to flip turn. At least he knows it's not Scarf Rotom. And actually, this play right here, if he had just hit Liquidation there, that was dead Scizor. Like, oh my god.
I know, but like, do you risk losing Basculin to not OHKOing? I mean, you'd probably OHKO Rotom Heat, to be honest.
That's true. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I probably would have hit Flip Turn there as
well.
Oh, and Tristan's in the chat. Hello, Tristan.
Hey.
I thought that Swords Dance was actually a bit, I don't want to say bad, but ambitious, to say the least.
Yeah, I feel like he went for it kind of early.
Although I do like the work that Tangle gets to put in, because it's such... I feel like it's underrated. We don't see it very often, but it's such a strong physical wall, especially against Hippowdon, which doesn't have much for it.
Can we talk about how Tangle is shiny is what its normal coloring should be?
Hey, it's normally a little bluer than that.
I know, but like it looks like it should be its normal color. Oh boy. Oh yeah, you don't want to let Scizor get roosts off. That's not good.
Not a fun time. And
and you let him get a second roost off. Just Thomas.
In the face of that potentially super effective U-turn as well.
Thomas! In the face of a possible Swords Dance, the man hits Protect. Yes, this is where you go from here.
Yeah, I mean, quad resisted, that chip still helps Tristan against Blaziken a lot.
You're right. I don't know. My first play seeing Mega Scizor would be right into Blaziken. Cool, you're going to chip me, but now I'm going to threaten you. I think you waited a little too long.
I mean, the other check for Scizor really is Registeel on this team. Not a lot hangs out. I guess Hydreigon can hit it with a faster... Ooh, that whirlwind is so good.
I think Thomas is trying to get his setup sweep off a little too early. Like,
Yeah, I
Maybe
definitely
he
can
ran
feel that.
calcs and he's like, Hydreigon only needs one, or I only need one Swords Dance, but like at the same time.
Yeah, true. The sort of bad part about that is Blaziken we see has not really done much and is already below half. Right,
And
his
it's
sword
gonna
stance
take
had just
rocks
dipped.
damage again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He gets maybe one Flare Blitz off on that Scizor before they both die. Yeah, this isn't where Thomas wants to be slowly but surely.
Right, and despite that early game going way in Thomas's favor, Tristan's sort of like just chipped away at that strategy, not letting any momentum get built up.
That is a different looking Alcremie.
That's shiny.
I really like that shiny.
It's dark Alcremie.
I like the Dalco. I like that Alcremie. Oh, that's a nice 7% damage.
Registeel
Really like
just
to see.
completely laughing at any fairy move.
So like, I know it's Mimi, but the Iron Defense set probably would have swept this team.
I
Iron
mean, you
Defense
just
Body
gotta
Press,
live.
and then like Iron Head.
Yeah, you just gotta live the overheat from Rotom, which Registeel probably can do.
Right, you spec right into Special Defense.
Although I think Tristan was sort of expecting that Iron Defense set because we see the Whirlwind just thrown out immediately against Registeel.
Well, Thomas already showed off that he wants to try and do Dragon Dance Hydreigon sets. So, and
That's
in the
true.
chat, it was said earlier. Tristan's like, "Yeah, I was preparing for you to set up, so I brought Whirlwind."
Oh yeah. You gotta set this. Gotta stop the setup, is what he said.
Tristan is definitely somebody who, when he battles somebody, just he watches the tapes, man.
Yeah, he's got the receipts. He knows what your game plan is.
Right. This is why him and his brother just dominate us yearly, and we just kind of deal with it. Oh, ooh, I like the Swords Dance fucking berry there. That would have been sick if he got that off.
Yeah, the counterpoint though is that Scizor.
Yeah, Bullet Punch, and we're dead.
Plus,
I said if he got it off, like
right,
earlier,
true.
or at the right time.
Plus is like, is +2 Blaziken even killing Hippowdon? I don't know.
Can we ask what took Thomas so long to somehow get a Basculin way back in? Because we just saw that him flip turning on Tristan's team with Basculin is just a fucking problem.
Oh, for sure. Because the very first one did like 25% or something to Dracozolt. Yeah.
Yeah, 30% the Dracozolt on that. Like, oh, he does. He even has Body Press on Registeel. Wild. But like, you boy, Thomas could have done. I don't know. Maybe this team doesn't have a lot of pivot, but he could have ran like Scarf U-turn on Blaziken and just kept pivoting back into Basculin.
Yeah, that could have been a big problem for Tristan.
Right.
Because Basculin's faster than everybody outside of Sanzolt.
Right, and he has answers for Sanzolt. Like, low kick, Registeel's probably going to eat, like, one low kick.
Yeah, that's true.
And honestly, if Thomas was smart, I think Registeel gets the ability to make him lighter.
Oh, really? Well, Zolt also gets Fire Blast, so if it's like a Life Orb set,
oh, okay.
that can be problematic.
Yeah, I could be wrong on that, like, him getting lightweight. I know he gets Clear Body, but I don't remember his other ability. Just dead. This is where you need to be, just slamming liquidations on this man.
Yeah, and even so, this seems like it's going pretty well in Thomas's favor. I was a little surprised not to see the flip turn on Rotom there.
Yeah, he just maybe he was expecting a this might be a Scarfoopa.
Yeah, I believe it is Scarfoopa. Wow, that slammed it a lot.
Words out of mouth. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, I guess the counterpoint to not running Light Metal or whatever Registeel's ability is, other than Clear Body, Light Metal, is that Heavy Slam doesn't do as much.
Oh, that's fair, but I don't know. Like, he ran half the Iron Defense set. Like, he's got Rest, he's got Body Press. Like, instead of counter, he just needed Iron Defense, and this set would have probably crushed this team.
Yeah, it definitely could have. You only have to watch out for the errant crit at that point, right?
Right. You're worried about the crits, or as you said, like, pressure from the pressure from that Fire Blast, but Registeel ain't small, and you just invest in Special Defense, and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
You clap back, you survive the one, and you decimate it afterward.
Yeah, that's true. And we're pretty much seeing that there's not a lot of answers, period, for Sanzolt on Thomas's side of the field.
Not anymore. They're running low, right?
Yeah, like Tangela got chipped pretty bad.
Why? Why did that just happen?
Yeah, I don't know. Tangela was with Regenerator was probably healthy enough to eat a Bolt Beak, so maybe he could have doubled there and wasted a turn of sand.
He could have just went into Registeel like
That
that.
too. That too.
Oh, he clicked the wrong button.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Hey,
That's
misclicks
fair.
happen. Do you know if
Misclicks
Thomas
happen,
was
that
like
blows.
playing on mobile or something?
For this battle, I don't. I didn't ask him.
Oh, okay.
Damn. I mean, again, it happens because, like, I've even gotten that wrong on my computer because a lot of the colors look the same. And I'm not colorblind, but shades fuck with me. So, like, I've definitely sent in the wrong mon just because I'll look at the color. Or I'll click the wrong move because I'll just look at the color of the move.
Oh, yeah. Because like ice and normal are kind of similar colors because they're both very light, and the ice is just like an off blue, basically.
Right. There's a couple of the colors of the moves that definitely in random battles where I'm like, why did that just happen? I thought I hit the stab move, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, Thomas just kind of can't do anything from here. That would have been a
Crit
great Z
Dark
Steel
Pulse.
Wing.
Even then, I don't think Alcremie's dying from full, unfortunately.
It's true. My Hippowdon and Tristan gimped himself. Wow.
Wow. Sleep Talk instead of Slack Off. That's funny.
That sucks.
And he still played well. Man, if he did have Slack Off, that would have been even more of a problem than he already was.
Right. Like, damn. Good game for him, though. Damn, like, yeah. I don't know, because Basculin's hitting those. That was a good game for Tristan. He did well.
Yeah,
He did very well.
He just played patient. He got Zolt in. Zolt ran a train all over Thomas's team and did the sand rush thing.
I feel like Tristan stays very calm in his matches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, regardless of what happens, he just, like, keeps a level head and he keeps going.
Yeah, he always plays to his win cons, which is how you win games.
Yeah, he did well.
Okay, next up. That was Tristan's. Very solid +3, I believe, for the Conference Cup. Right?
Oh, damn.
For the Conference Cup?
Give me a second, I'll let you know. I don't remember.
Give me a sec. No, it was not a Conference Cup. My bad. There were 6 Conference Cup matches. Tristan's was not one of them. Okay. The other 2 matches we're covering, though, today were Conference Cup matches. So, go over to the next battle. It was me against Kyle. And I'm going to hit play. So, in prep, I noticed that Specs Salazzle kind of tore Kyle apart. So
I'm sorry, is this offensive Salazzle and not Troll Salazzle? Because I love it.
Correct.
I love it.
Finally,
Troll Salazzle is great, but offensive Salazzle is funny.
Offensive Salazzle, Kyle did not have great answers for.
What's its special attack?
It's like 116.
Okay, so you throw Specs on that bitch and it's gonna hurt? Okay,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Flamethrower hits 3 of the mons I'm looking at right now super effective.
Right, and you saw even AV Lantern took
Or
like
2.
over a third from that Sludge Wave.
Yeah, like,
And the poison,
damn.
dude, don't get me wrong, the poison sucks. Getting your AV
Yeah.
on status like that sucks.
Yeah, but now it's dead.
Right, pretty much. That's the
Oh.
alternative is you can't even...
Oh, well, you were Specs locked, never mind. I was like, why didn't you just hit Sludge Wave there?
Yeah, you answered the question for me.
Mm-hmm.
And he tries to trick me with
Okay, yeah,
Zoroark.
Roserade.
I think he was baiting Duranton. Okay, hold up. So anyway, last turn, I think he was trying to bait Duranton on the obvious poison move, and then he was just going to kill it with Dark Pulse because Durant has 0 Spidef, basically.
Mm-hmm. He also gets Flamethrower.
However, like this right here, when I Volt Switched on him, I thought Illusion was just going to be broken for the rest of the match at this point.
I thought it changes every time he leaves.
Yeah, so that's what I learned this match. I thought it got broken permanently when Illusion got broken, but it doesn't.
Oh yeah, no, you always have to pay attention to that boy. You have to look at the HPs. It's a bitch, and it's so annoying. It's why like a good Zora arc could just ruin your team.
Mm-hmm. Joe was telling me after this match that it's basically only... He said that it's only contact moves that break it permanently, but based on what James was saying, I think it's broken until you switch, basically. So
yeah, it's every time you come back in.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I learned something new this match.
Oh my god, the exchange there. How much health he just gained as opposed to how much you just lost is disgusting.
Yeah, he healed more than he did damage to me.
That's what I'm saying. Oh boy.
But Audino is really good.
Body slam on Audino. Interesting.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I just needed another move to hit stuff with, basically. Also, that was a great call on Kyle throwing out Toxic, knowing that.
You were switching, yeah.
Yeah. And I think that must be a team prep thing, where he knew that if he got the matchup of Conk versus Audino, that he just throws out Toxic because Slowbro comes in 110% of the time.
Right.
So that's
just the easiest change for you.
Yeah.
Although he does get T-Punch. I'm fairly sure.
That's true, but I mean, Slowbro is also massive, especially Mega Slowbro.
That's also true. Alright, so here we go again. Roserade, but this time it's for real Roserade.
Right, it's for real Roserade.
Oh, and you know what? Their HPs are getting kind of close too, because if he's still gonna hide his Roserade.
Yeah, well, Zoroark's at 47. I listen. I should have been keeping track of the HP values.
Oh wow!
I wasn't.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, and he's gone. So
here he is.
Yeah, it was Zoroark. I got tricked. Now that crit did matter. However, I probably deserved to lose Salazzle there for getting tricked like that. So. I guess the universe worked itself out.
Okay, you called his switch. That first impression would have done a lot of damage regardless, but the Iron Head just hit everything, so I kind of like that. I like that move.
I hit Iron Head on the resisted Conk switch-in. That was my thinking. Because
right, that's what I'm saying.
Killed everything else.
Right, like first impression looked good, but were you banded?
No.
Okay. But still, Iron Head at least hits everything really fucking hard as long as you don't hustle miss.
Right, and
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I was not. I didn't have that much defense spec'd into Slowbro because I didn't think I needed it. Obviously that was wrong.
And I was wrong. Oh, this is Mega Slowbro. That's right. I was like, damn, a Rocky Helm there would have just helped.
Oh yeah, Rocky Helm would have been great, especially since Conk doesn't like Chip.
Right. Well, he does get Drain Punch, but he's also slow as ass.
True, and he's slower than like everything except my tanks. So.
Oh, there's the maybe Mega Gym.
Yeah, I guess we know at this point that it's not going to be Megaing this game.
Well, it's because you didn't name it maybe Mega Slowbro.
Oh,
so
that's
it just
true.
gave it away.
Well, it's just regular Slowbro. Mega's implicit, but yeah, okay. So, the Tox chip plus
the facades were just painful.
Yeah, 100%. I knew Conk was going to be a problem. I just didn't. I thought I spec Slowbro well enough for it, but I didn't anticipate him getting toxic. So
special Mance, special Life Orb into Mance. I like this.
It was pretty much just to get around Corv because whether or not it was special or physical, it hit basically everything the same on Kyle's team. It's just that with special set, I can hit Fire Blast against Corv. So.
Oh, huge. So the reason that I was surprised by Special Mance is because I was like, do you just Dragon Dance in that turn and just win the game because you'd be +1 faster than Zoroark and just sweep?
I would not have been faster than Zoroark. Zoroark's 105 and he's Scarfed.
Oh, he's Scarfed. I did not. Okay.
Yeah, that's why he was faster than Salazzle.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And that basically does it for the game.
This is it. That's why Salamence is terrifying. Am I going to get hit with special moves, or am I going to get hit with physical moves? Or am I going to get intimidated? Or am I going to get Moxie swept? Or am I going to cry? What's going to happen?
I mean, you can get swept by physical elements without the Moxie.
Oh, well, you're right, but that's what I mean. Like, you can't even just break it down to physical or special, though, because, like, Intim-Mance is terrifying.
Yep. Intim-Mance can be a free setup on a lot of teams.
Right. It's like a free, all right, I'm going behind the substitute, or I'm getting a Dragon Dance off.
Something's going to be not fun for you.
You aren't about to have a good time.
But yeah, I maybe could have like squeezed out a +6 or a +5 somehow if I didn't let Salazzle go, if I just paid attention to HP, but I mean, that's how it goes sometimes.
Right, and you know what? That also could have just been well, is he really Scarf Locked right now? And it let you know that he is Scarf Locked, so it gave you information to win the game later.
Oh, yeah, very true. It made switching into Rotom at the very end pretty free.
Right. because you picked his item out. So even though you did lose Salazzle to your not knowing what the hell is going on, like you still were able to turn that into okay, well, cool, that's what this is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was very happy with how that went overall. Picked up a nice 4 points for the Conference Cup.
You love
Happy
that.
about that.
You love that. Got to get those top round draft picks here, boys.
That's the goal. That's always the goal, getting those draft picks. I mean,
right.
The money is nice, but
the money is just your buy-in.
That's true. You're buying for next season.
Right, like that's all it is. I used to just tell Joe, just like keep it. Don't give it back to me. Just
I think the first season where we did the Conference Cup for money, I was in your division and we ended up winning it, and I told Joe the same thing. Just keep it.
No, Jack, you ended up winning it. I gained us like 2 points, and I think Jim gained them for me.
Was that the season where I got like 16 points overall for the Conference Cup?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I rode on yours and Jim's coattails, and it was great.
Anyway, that was my match. Next up, final match. We got Big against Jack. This actually happened on Tuesday during the broadcast. However, it was not covered by the broadcast.
What?
They just did it off broadcast.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
The time just worked out in such a way that they battled while the broadcast was going on, but not on the broadcast.
So, like, before this happens, do you see Garchomp there and, like, Tyranitar?
Yeah, it's OU, baby.
So, like, I had a really big conflict of interest because, like, Jack's in my division. But, like, Jack goes to me, I want to take Garchomp, and I'm sitting here thinking, well, why don't you just take Mega Garchomp? Because you get Sandforce.
Ooh.
But I was also like, I don't know if I want to tell Jack that. And
well, maybe he's listening. He's gonna pick up.
Yeah, but now he has to use 2 pickups for it. Like, come on, that at least is the benefit.
Okay,
and at the same
okay. Well, let's get this started. So first turn, does not really go Bix way.
No,
he gets scared out from the energy ball, but Psychic and then Spidef drop.
Oh boy, rip! I thought that was going to be a U-turn on Azelf's part.
A U-turn would have been good.
Jesus Christ!
I don't remember if it's Specs or what. I don't actually even know if Jack told me his team.
He just throws. What?
What do you do at that point, though?
Is this Scarf Azelf?
Or
is Glalie just not faster?
Glalie not faster. Azelf is 115. Glalie's 100.
Oh, I thought Mega Glalie was faster.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so now we're in a better position, but oh, bless you again.
I muted, but thank you for blessing me.
I have questions. Did you just not have Focus Blast?
On
or not who? Focus Blast, the other fighting move, Aura Sphere.
Aura Sphere?
Yeah.
Even then, I don't think it's killing T-Tar. T-Tar's huge, dude. And it's
no, you're right. It's not killing T-Tar, but T-Tar doesn't have recovery. That's chip. True. Oh my god, that just... What is that? I want to know that Togekiss set.
Definitely not AV. It definitely boots because it didn't take damage.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice.
I think that must be Specs Azelf because it just gets forced out every time.
Oh god, that was a crit.
Incredible amounts of damage to Glalie and Togekiss.
This is an interesting squad we got going on.
Oh,
it goes GG now.
Were you getting scared? Were you getting scared at the Scald against the Gutsmon?
Yeah. Held my breath a little bit.
Yeah, and at this point, Jack is kind of in the driver's seat. I don't really see what Mitch does.
Mitch?
Not Mitch. What am I talking about?
you just called Big Mitch.
No, my bad. I don't really see what Dick does. At this point.
Oh, I'm dead, dude. That's so rude.
What? Come on. Yeah. Also, Tristan pointing out no dark type, so those psychics are extremely free.
Yeah, the freest. Oh, there's the Pyro Ball. I was waiting for that move. So I wonder, is this banded Bandit.
Oh, so Big's dark type is the
Sucker.
poison dark type.
What?
Who is it? Drapion. Man,
Yes.
you have a hard time bringing Drapion against Excadrill and Garchomp. So I can
Why am I not seeing setup on this week?
because people just like hitting moves. Also, Thomas tried setting up and we see how that worked.
That's true. That's true. But like, all right. So like, Nasty Plot, Roost, Air Slash, and
You talk about Togekiss?
mm-hmm.
Does it get like Iron D or something funny?
It also gets Iron Defense. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Iron
any.
D,
Oh my
Calm
god.
Roost.
No plot. Oh my god. You just want to go super unkillable. I hate you. But you need two attack. You need two attacking moves.
Do you?
Yeah, because you need to be able to hit Air Slash on for Togekiss bullshit, and you need to be able to hit the fighting move for T-Tar and Drill.
You could also just air slash them. Get up to +4 defense and just air slash for the whole game.
You're gonna do like 3 damage to turn. Oh god. Alright, so Bick brought it down. He claimed 2 more kills.
Yeah, here's the issue though, is that Chomp is faster than everything. He does not have a great switch into it.
Oh god. Now you definitely don't have a great switch into it.
Yeah, I think I think Jack just sussed out that it was locked, right? So
What, this is a wow.
yeah. And then from there
Oh,
on out,
you fucking dick! He brought Scale Shot. I love him.
why
I
not?
love Garchomp. I love Garchomp. He's one of my favorite Pokemon.
Sword Sand Skill Shot is such a good set.
And yeah, and then you Mega Evolve, and then you just shit on everything in front of you. You just win.
Okay, that switching into Amogus was maybe a little bit unnecessary. Chomp might have been able to just survive that Mach Punch even at the -1 defense, but it
Listen,
doesn't really matter.
He's in my Conference Cup, and the rest of us lost because we all suck. So I'm happy he's plus farming here.
Fair enough. But
Wow.
yeah, ever since that turn 1 of Togekiss getting the -Spadef drop and not being able to eat the second Psychic, ooh,
Yeah.
that was so
But-
bad.
End of the day, what was it gonna do? Just chip damage? Like, where's Azelf at? Oh, it died. Okay, so Azelf
Yeah.
would have just maybe died earlier.
Well, so when Bit got scared out turn 1 of Seismitoad against it on the potential Energy Ball,
Yep.
his only other option at that point was to like pray for knockoff, but even then you're not staring down that threatened Energy Ball and like staying in with your slow bulky water, right?
No, but I'm saying, like, if Togekiss didn't get that drop. Like, so cool, now it's a 3-tap, and Togekiss might get some chip damage off.
Yeah, it could have potentially toxiced it, I guess. Maybe it could just roost through it.
Roosting through it's actually not a bad idea. At least putting Jack in a spot where he's like, well, do we hang out here? So that's fair. That's fair. But hey, Jack got us a +4, so hey, Jack, yeah. Woo.
Congratulations to Jack.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is about time for the intermission. So, we are bringing back the long-standing PFL tradition of this is an event that has been on hiatus, by the way. The 700 Club. Dun,
Yep.
dun, dun.
Here, we're back. We did it. I've wanted to bring this back for a while, and I've talked about for like weeks putting it on Inside the PFL, but I just never did it, and now here we are. We're doing it again.
Mike pulled
And I
himself
just-
up by his bootstraps, and now we're here. So,
I did it in like a day too. I'm impressed.
So, I am the one piloting the 700 Club, and I've chosen my boy Arceus.
We should have made him guess because you're the only one to pick Arceus every time.
I mean,
Every
okay, the thumbnail kind of spoiled what was coming as well.
Right.
Because
Very
who else's silhouette could that be? Anyway,
It's Pikachu.
the 10 40-point mons that I chose are, as Mike said, I got Pikachu, I got Altaria, Skuntank, Wailord, Raboot, Linoon, Mawile, Torterra, Grapploct, And Crustle. I forgot his name for a second.
Have you never seen the Who's That Pokemon video where it's obviously not Pikachu and the guy yells it's Pikachu?
I've seen that one.
That's what I was referencing. I actually didn't notice you had Pikachu until you said it.
Okay.
Oh god.
So,
oh, we have to get our opponent in here.
Yeah, let's.
We're changing lots of things with inside the PFL. So
we're doing it live. We're shooting from the hip. You're gonna see the
shooting from the hip.
It's how the sausage is made, basically. Mike's gonna wrangle Tristan in here, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna bet Tristan is gonna be the other opponent, which we also did.
Oh yeah. By the way, Tristan is the 700 Club challenger. By the
way, we're so good at this.
Yeah, listen. We've got to buff out some of the kinks. All right. We're a little scuffed at the moment. So I'm actually surprised. Sorry?
It's a pain in the butt calling people on Discord and having them to call us. I have to actually be his friend.
Yeah. That's true. They got to do that to bring him in the call.
All right.
So I was actually surprised that this is a kind of a solid lineup, actually, just based on getting all 40s.
Yeah, I'm about it.
I got the Firewater Grass and the Dragon Fairy Steel Core. I'm pretty happy about that. I think Reboot is probably the most underrated of the mons that I picked up. Maybe
what do you mean
as well.
So before the call, I learned that Reboot doesn't even get Pyro Ball, but Assface Thwacky gets Glide. Like, what is this nonsense?
Well, you see, Mike, it's very simple. They made Glide a TM in Sword and Shield, so they have to let the Grass type learn it. Also, we have Tristan in the call. Hello, Tristan.
Yeah, I got Tristan in here. I did it.
How is it going?
Man. Watching all those battles was... I want to say interesting, but like... when I saw a battle between Kyle and
me?
Yeah, when you, Drac, man, I got depressed a little bit, because I didn't think Salazzle would be that much of an issue, but...
It was a problem!
Yeah, one of the first things I noticed in prep against Kyle is that Salazzle did some major work, so I was just like, yeah, I'll throw specs on it because nothing switches into it but Lantern, so...
Yeah, it did work. It did too much work, I would say.
Anyway, you can throw me a challenge whenever.
Oh, I guess I'm the one challenging. Fine.
I'll challenge you, sure. It doesn't matter to me.
Oh, it doesn't matter to me either. I'm just wondering.
So the impression I'm getting here is that we're challenged.
Yeah. Agree. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Drac, could you reshare your screen with me? Because I'm lazy.
Oh, no, actually. Because Tristan's...
Oh, yeah, because you're battling. You can't do that.
Oh, we're here.
You're not allowed to be lazy here.
So wait, are you still going to be able to stream the battle?
Yeah, I already set up a scene beforehand, so we should be good.
We'll get that. We're ready.
All right, so...
Okay.
I guess I'll introduce my team. I brought Arceus, obviously. I also brought Altaria, Graplocked, Mawile, Torterra, and Raboot.
Who you got there, Tristan?
I brought Umbreon, the GOAT Dracozolt, Mega Scizor, Galarian Articuno, Virizion, and my all-time favorite Hoopa.
I'm sorry, what was that? The second to the last one?
Virizion.
Verizon.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm about to correct you to say Verizon.
Thank you. Moving on.
You know.
Okay.
Hmm
is right.
Ooh. So these are the pre-turn 1 calcs. I'm excited.
I'm not running any calcs. I threw this together. Listen, so he originally told me I was going to face Nigeria, so I made a team like that for last night, and I wake up this morning to find out that I'm fighting you. I was like, oh, all right. So I threw this together.
Listen, I said I did this in 24 hours. Getting somebody to battle in 24 hours notice is not easy.
So one person did calcs, the other person did not do calcs.
Hopefully my strategy doesn't require calcs. That's how I'll put it.
Okay.
I'm excited. Oh, and we're off. We're off to the races.
We're off to the races.
Oh. Well,
okay.
This is going to be a really OU turn 1 here.
I don't think Virizion gets rocks.
Does it?
Does it?
Well, if Tristan's
not-
surprised, then probably not.
Boy. And we're leaving.
Skizzy.
Into rocks. Hey, I knew rocks was coming somewhere, alright?
Yeah. Alright, Scizor.
Yep.
Always a
right.
problem. Oh.
Oh, Tailwind Scizor, let's go.
Hmm.
I love it. Tristan, you always successfully draft the Tailwind user, and I absolutely love it.
Tailwind is kind of goated, in my opinion.
Can't just do that to me. Yeah, that crit
Yo, nice
definitely
crit.
mattered.
You took more damage from the Rocky Helm than you did on the crit.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't exactly sure of what item. I mean,
Rip.
He's right. He's about to whip out like Specs Tailwind Umbreon or something.
No, Tailwind's already out, first of all. You're hitting Flamethrower
Well, I mean,
here, right?
Specs under
Mawile.
Tailwind, I should say.
Mawile gets Flamethrower. Right, this is a fire move.
Why are you coaching my opponent?
yo, come on,
Burn, yes!
yo, come on.
Absolutely earned.
Oh, what the hell, man?
Oh my god.
I deserve this one.
That's amazing.
Hey.
Let's go. God hasn't even hit the field yet, and Tristan's already uncomfortable.
I mean, I think most people will be uncomfortable.
Hey, if I could win this without Arceus hitting the field, that'd be something.
Mario did that when he used Combuskin with what? Not
Oh, that's
counter,
right. I
revert.
remember that.
That's
Ow!
reversal. Oh my god, that's, and it's gone. Okay.
All right.
Still just whammed.
I know what I'd send in here.
Okay.
And it's that thing.
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
That one right there. So, Drac,
Yeah.
having Torterra against Tristan, how does it feel?
I mean, we'll see. Okay, Tailwind's gone.
Oh, I see we're trying for a para now.
Yeah.
RNG. RNG.
Well,
See, like, I have no idea what button Tristan's gonna hit because I never know what the fuck Tristan's gonna hit. Oh, he hits Tailwind again, okay.
Of course he does.
Yeah, it was bound to happen.
Oh my god!
There we go.
Fair. This is fine though.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Here's the thing.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Like, I still don't want that.
Eventually, something's gonna take the hit.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's the issue, is that something still has to eat. At least Draco's ult is, like...
Oh yeah,
It's not
basically
long for this
gone.
world. Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
that did not do as much as I thought.
There you go. There you go.
Burn hurts, man.
Does Drac have Synthesis? Find out next turn.
Yeah, I still have one move left, don't I? Is right.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Yes, leech.
oh we got seeds. Okay.
Not
Okay.
Synthesis.
Okay.
That works. I'll take it. Yeah.
Is right for this one.
Yep. 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 100%. Ooh. Didn't see that.
Okay, see, it's not pleasant, but
Haha, I'm the best.
yo, oh, come on.
Oh my god.
That hurts the soul.
Your luck on this match has to be wild. You've
Yeah,
got
this
in
is
two
It's
bodies.
pretty-
clear now. Ugh, okay.
This is pretty wild so far. I'll agree with that. Okay. Oh, I'm faster. I
Oh
have
my
no
god.
speed
Oh,
investment.
parrot, I mean,
Oh no.
it's simple.
You hit fire spin. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh
and he-
my god.
Yo, 3 times is a bit much.
This is fucked up.
It's a
You
little
know,
bit much.
you know what's happening is RNG is rolling your favor to get you out of the para, and then it's immediately just fucking you.
Yeah.
I wonder how that
It
does
is.
work out with the luck stat in general.
Okay. At least I
Oh
got
yeah, I'm
something.
faster. Duh.
At least I got something.
Oh, okay. And it's dead. Right. So I gotta switch out now. Confusion and perishing this turn. Not a fun time. Oh.
I don't know.
Guess I'm going back to old reliable.
I feel like I've already seen this turn.
It was turn 1, but then when I hit rocks.
Oh god, he did it again.
Okay. Okay. I was saying, so this guy like no.
Oh,
He gets
I
it
held
again.
my
No
breath.
shot, he
I held
gets
my
it
breath.
again.
Oh boy. So like, this is interesting.
Oh. Wow.
You lived?
Damn.
Damn.
He hits the
Like,
berry
it
too.
I was like, maybe it lives, but I was like, I don't want to.
Well, I expected some kind of like crit there almost, just cuz. All right. So
Yeah,
Trick
1
Terror's
and
gone.
8.
Tristan, for the fans at home, how much attack do you have right now?
837.
That's too much.
The thing is, it's like it's only slightly more than the
Alright,
Drake
fine.
Azult had with its hustle banded. But
Oh, God.
does that kill me?
I hope
Is this
not.
normal God? Oh, it is normal God. It's regular old God.
God himself. Probably shouldn't have played so loose with Mawile. Mawile would be real nice right now. Oh, okay.
The
Cosmic Howard,
The unforeseen
Madman.
third option.
you actually madman.
The unforeseen third option where Tristan leaves.
I did not expect that, I'll be honest.
And we didn't see the fourth move. I was expecting the biggest close combat to come right there. Normal God.
We live those.
Oh, he does it again.
Oh man.
Oh, and you have leftovers. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh god, he did it again. I know what move's coming right now.
That's what you thought, right?
No, I thought Toxic. I knew Umbreon was gonna hit Toxic right now. It's his only way out of this.
Perished on Arceus?
Yeah?
What the hell?
You're stuck in here with me.
Oh,
Oh my god, you have rest? Jesus Christ. You have fucking rest.
damn. This thing actually just full meme. I thought it was like, oh, it's gonna be E-Killer or something. No.
So what do we
It's-
have?
it's
full meme.
3. We have 3, 6, 9. We have 12 more turns until this game is over.
I don't know what I was thinking about. Oh, that's a good wish, yeah.
That's kind of expected, I guess.
Man, it would be really great if Reboot got Pyro Ball.
It sure would be.
Just be
You're
fucking great.
Speaking to the crowd.
And you had close combat?
I mean, I did. I just thought it was
He
E-Speed.
thought it was like a
coming out.
flamethrower or something
I
coming.
thought E-Speed was gonna happen. Or Flamethrower, one or the other.
Bro. That's the most unfortunate.
Oh no, I tried to cancel.
That's the most unfortunate.
Oh man. Not doing a lot.
Locked.
Yeah. It's the trapping move that lowers your defense and SPDF every single turn.
That's wild. What?
Dang. That's a pretty interesting move, actually.
Excuse you?
Yeah. No kidding.
That is the definition of I'm not stuck in here with you, you're stuck in here with me. Jesus.
And you have rest on this thing too, yo.
Hey, trapping Arceus and all my garbage 40-point sets had to make an appearance somehow.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess this was the battle.
Andy's gone. Now I never have to run trapping Arceus again.
Jesus Christ. You had 3 trapping Pokemon.
I did.
Hmm.
I absolutely did have 3 trapping Pokemon.
I mean, it wouldn't be Pokemon without some RNG, I guess.
Yeah, okay, that's true. That early game was kind of fucked up.
And hilarious.
2 pairs and a bird.
Wait, hold up. Let me throw that into the RNG calculator, because that's got to be up there. Replay analyzer. I'll take this off my main screen, so not everyone get to see all my tabs. Where did I say that? There it is. All right, are you ready to see the luck stat?
Yeah.
The luck stat was 0.5. Somehow. That did not feel like a average luck game.
Maybe it's because of how long the game was and most of the luck happened in the beginning.
Yeah, that's probably
I guess, yeah. Later on, it felt like it didn't matter at a certain point in terms of luck, but the early parts were like,
right.
Okay.
Getting to that point, though, man.
Because I was just relying off like, Draco's luck could cover with Tailwind, and if it does, if he loses round or fairy, I'll just click a button and something will die.
That's pretty much what I thought was about to happen when you went right from Tailwind into Draco's Auto. I was like, oh yeah, this isn't good. GG though.
Yeah,
and
that was fun.
So I'm pretty sure Mike has briefed you already, but you will be the 700 Club pilot for next week. Do you have an idea of the the Uber you want to draft?
An Uber I would want to draft. Currently, no.
All right.
But...
Well, we'll get in touch at some point this week, and
just message me
11.
what you want, right?
But thanks for coming on. Thanks for being available to do this live.
Yeah, no problem. Pretty simple.
Hey, and it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch you two go back and forth too. Trapping fucking 3 Pokemon.
Trapping 3 Pokemon.
Jesus.
I thought Verizion was gonna sweep me. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I thought it was over.
In most cases, if it was normal stuff, it couldn't. But I guess with your trapping 3 mods, yeah, sure it could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were just about to slam close combat in that man's face and just end him.
I was gonna be completely ended at that point.
I just thought like, there's a chance that Verizion can come back in and do something again. But like, I guess I didn't expect it just to be encountered to all walls, not damage dealers.
Regardless, now you get to pilot it next week, and you get to meme somebody.
Yeah, well, I'll think of something interesting. Definitely some interesting moves these legendaries have.
Oh, yeah.
Well, again, thanks so much. We will let you go, and we'll get back to the rest of Inside the PFL.
All right, I will see you guys next time or later.
We will see you next week, hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right. Take care.
Later.
Okay. I'm going to reshare my screen with you.
Hey, I'm allowed to see it again.
That could have been really funny though if Tristan was like watching the whole time and he just like didn't let in that.
Yeah, right?
If that had somehow slipped my mind, that could have been quite funny.
That would have been hilarious. Like, oh, okay, so he's just gonna trap the shit out of me. I am just gonna slam close combat right now.
Right. Anyway, with the 700 Club out of the way, let us go to King of the Kill.
Hey.
So, untied first place, my Salamence at 9 kills.
9 whole cows.
And although followed closely by Mons that are tied for second place, Alolan Raichu and Nidoqueen. Alolan Raichu is going to pick up a lot more kills this season, so...
Yeah, it's going fast. Like, it went... literally. But it went from not on this board to second place really quick.
Yep, it got 3 kills last week, so...
And it picked up 2... No, yeah, it was at 5 before that, so I think it swept the week before as well.
Yeah, because last week, I believe there was, like... Mence was tied with 7 with somebody, and then there were a lot of 6s.
Yeah, it broke. I also love how Manus's name won't fit on the thing, because it's so
I'm
long.
glad too. Please don't fix that.
Bro, you think I'm gonna fix that?
Good, that's the attitude I like to hear. Anyway, yeah, so then Zeraora and Cinccino are tied for 4th place with 7 kills each. Then we got a big old tie for 6th with Durant, Mega Houndoom, Mega Altaria, and Vanilluxe all with 6. And let's throw in Greninja, why not? It's got 5 kills along with a bunch of other mons that are not on this.
It made it to the list because I didn't have to move it.
Understandable.
That is why Greninja is there out of all of the other 5s. Also, Mario Cortana being on there twice, that's LCD's team. The man who used all 5 of his picks, and we were talking about how, like, that might not end out so well for him, and when we move screens in a second to the standings, and we see that he not only has 2 mons on King of the Kill, but also has a pretty damn good record. Oops.
I've got 2 mons on King of the Kill.
You didn't use all 5 of your trades and pickups, and we said
true.
that it might be the end of your season, bro.
That's true. Fair enough.
LCD's just over here like, yo, fuck y'all.
So, yeah, still a very close match. I'm going to have to find ways to get Salamance's kills, to feed him kills, if I want to keep up with A Raichu, because A Raichu is just a kill farm, essentially.
You're acting like Salamence also isn't just going to sweep everyone's
I've got, I think I've got 2 other Ice Starters in my division, so it's not as simple as you make it out to be.
It is all about your division at the end of the day.
So, with King of the Kill out of the way, let us take a look at the Conference Cup. Because we actually have complete data now that everybody's had a single Conference Cup match. Another close race. Metagross, solo in the lead with 8. Fortress, my division, and the Magnezone division, Tristan's division, tied at 7. Then Skarmory and Steelix with 6 and 4 respectively.
Yeah, Jack. Do you know how happy it's making my OCD that the 8 being the lead is in the middle?
I assume a lot. Would it help your OCD if, like, it was surrounded by Fortress and Magnezone with 7, and then, like, 6 was up at the top and 4 at the bottom, so it was more like a bell curve?
No, I actually like... no, I like how it's set there. Everything's cool. The 8's in the middle. I wouldn't change the rest.
Okay. Yeah, so this is probably the closest first round of Conference Cup we've ever seen, because usually there's a poor division with 0, unfortunately, or like 2 or 1. But, I mean, 4, you're definitely not out of the running, especially with 2 more Conference Cup matches for everybody.
Oh, yeah, no, the Conference Cup is still wide open.
Yeah, so basically what we're saying is these numbers mean nothing.
Right, moving on.
Moving on. Let's look at the regular roll standings.
The numbers that mean a lot. The numbers that mean a lot.
They mean a little
Jack,
bit more.
You're 4-0 plus 16. It means a lot.
Those numbers, they make my heart warm. I will say. Yeah, I'm very happily at 4-0 plus 16. Me and Kyle were both 3-0 before this week, and we fought each other, so that was a lot of fun. One of us had to be 4-0 at the end of this week, and I'm fortunate enough to be on top of that.
I'm sorry. I'm going back to the old school Transformers movie. One shall stand, the other shall fall.
I'm not familiar with Transformers. I know.
You've got the touch. You've got the power. Yeah, I'm offended.
So Tristan solo leading the Magnezone division, 3-1 plus 9. Also, I don't know how much I want to like jerk myself off, but I'm 2 wins ahead of everyone else in my division, which I mean, it's not great for the Conference Cup, but it's good for my prospects of making it to playoffs.
Yeah, you're also plus 16. So like the
that
closest
helps.
plus to you is plus 6. So like even if you have a rough patch and somebody tries to tie you, you're still probably going to be ahead of them.
Yeah, I am thanking my lucky stars over some of the good luck I've had so far. Hopefully it continues.
Yeah.
Anyway, over to the Metagross division. We got a tight race for the top. Manny edging it out over Kyle. 3-1 plus 12 over Kyle's 3-1 plus 11.
Then M1's not too far behind. He's not doing well in plus, but like if he can just keep winning, who gives a shit?
Yeah, that seems to be typically how M1 seasons go. Actually, is that he doesn't get huge pluses when he wins, and he gets about like a middling score.
Right.
That's how it goes sometimes.
It is how, you know what? Sometimes it's about the win, and later on you kind of learn how to get plus.
Yeah, my general battling philosophy is you get the win first, and I don't want to throw away a win trying to save plus. I've seen that happen too many times.
So many times, it's just brutal. But sometimes you're able to. It's just being able to call it.
Yeah, that's true. Like, listen, if I could plus 6 everybody, I do it, you know. However, the best laid plans of mice and men, as they say. Over to the Skarmory division. LCD, 3-1 plus 6. Jim, bigger plus, less wins. Dylan, bigger plus, less wins. So Skarmory division is probably going to get real wild.
And Rob isn't out of it yet either.
Nope.
3-1 and 1-3. That's not a big gap. Like it's a close division.
Honestly, nobody is out of it in this division. Everybody definitely has playoff chances. Everyone still has a win. You know,
right.
I've brought it up before. Joe's brought it up on broadcast before. But I had that season where I started off like 1-4, and I ended up making it playoffs. So it's absolutely possible.
And we opened up playoffs, so only like 9 people miss it. Can we talk about how many 1-3s there are on this board right now?
There are quite a lot of 1-3s. Dave, Bick, Thomas, Nigeria, Rob, Mike Sheech. Okay, so like a little less than half.
That's wild.
It's a pretty evenly distributed scores, actually. I'm looking at it.
Minus you at 4-0,
Yeah. I wasn't going to call out myself, but thank you for doing it for me.
I will say that Jack is nestled quite well at the top of our division.
Yes. Looking over at your division, Mike, the Steelix division, Jack 3-1 plus 14. Huge plus. And a win over James. So even if James wins with a plus 6 and Jack loses next week, Jack is still going to be on top. Wild.
He's wild. Jack's a good battler, man.
Yeah, Jack is ruthless battling.
And he's been battling for other people. Like Jack, it might only be like week 4 for us, but like he's subbed twice already. Yeah, he's subbed twice already.
But I mean, hey, good for him. I think he's won both of his sub matches as well.
He has.
What a monster.
Bro, dude, I love winning for other people's teams. It's so fun because you just build some bullshit and the opponent never expects it, and then you crush them with it. It's great.
Yeah, and you've got like no investment in the match.
You have no. That's why you build the bullshit. You're like, I have no investment in this. How do I get weird with it?
Well, with that, let's look at trades and pickups. Why don't we?
The trades and pickups are actually really interesting, especially James's.
So, first up, as I go find the doc.
Doc.
I'm bringing up the doc. Something filler.
It's that one. Yep.
Okay. So, James James. He dropped Kyurem and Samurott for Jirachi and Seadra.
So,
Is this right?
and he dropped something else for Dragonair.
Yeah, I was
Stunfisk
about
for
to say,
Dragonair.
I
I
see
didn't type
Dragonair
it
on
out.
there.
That was the thing. Okay, so he got sniped. He told me type null early, and then like hours later, Rob told me he wanted type null. He had a worse record. He had priority to it. So I was asleep. James got his trade into me while before I woke up the next day. So I gave it to him because he got sniped. He had to take some time and figure it out. I didn't type out null apparently, but he also dropped G Stunfisk for Dragonair.
Yeah, so Kyurem, Samurott, and G Stunfisk for Dragonair, Jirachi, and Seadra. So he's doubling up on another psychic type, which is probably fine because Gallade and Jirachi don't really have the same role. Dragonair is interesting as an Eviolite Mon because it gets access to Marvel Scale. However, you can't really run both Eviolite and Flame Orb, so you're kind of relying on switching into a Scald and praying for a burn on yourself.
So James dropped his kill leader.
He did.
He dropped Kyurem was his kill leader.
He dropped
But
Kyurem.
I really like Jirachi with Mega Venusaur. What's coming in to take those psychics? Jirachi. Every time.
It's disgusting.
Every time. And now I have to solve this asshole.
Well, honestly, I think your team has a better matchup against this than his previous team. I will say that.
Oh, I agree. I was a little happy when he dropped Kyurem because it was a problem. But I also now have better answers to Kyurem, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
So yeah, he's maintaining his 800 club status, picking up that 200 point Jirachi. Other than that, I don't feel like the landscape of his team has changed much. He still has the absolutely vicious tank core of Zapdos, Mega Venusaur, Clefable. I'm sure he's got some fun plans with Seadra.
That was my thought. Like, what the fuck is he gonna do with Seadra?
I think it gets like Swift Swim, but it's still like only base 70, I want to say.
Yeah, and whatever. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, it's James. He's got some wild shit. Oh no,
And
Seadra
you know what?
is 85. Is 85 actually? Okay. It doesn't even get Swift Swim.
My God. But James is definitely somebody to bring all 11 of his Pokemon. There won't be one Mon on his team that he doesn't bring for the whole season.
Yeah, for sure. Like we've seen Thievul do some stuff. We've seen Komala. I don't think we've seen Centiskorch or Sudowoodo.
We saw Centiskorch in my game
Oh, okay.
at Mamba. And I don't remember if we saw Sudowoodo yet. But regardless, James only has, I think, one pickup left.
Wouldn't you have two?
No, because he dropped Fion for Samurott, then dropped Samurott for Seadra, and then
Okay. Yeah, so he has one left. So another
his Z
update to
captain
the doc.
stays Jirachi.
I don't think
'Cause
he
he
changed
dropped-
captains at all.
He did. So he dropped Kyurem, I'm fairly sure. Wasn't that one
Was-
of his Z captains?
I don't know, man.
Right. I'm fairly sure that's what happened. He dropped Kyurem and he just
I'll look at
lateraled
some of the
over.
previous team cards and we can figure it out. Anyway, that's enough about James's team. We still very weird. He's kind of lacking damage, but you always got Life Orb, Clefable, potentially offensive Mega Venusaur, Gallade, of course.
Zapdos.
Yep, offensive Zapdos can come too.
Right.
So let's look at the next one actually. Thomas. So Thomas has dropped Sylveon for G-Weezing.
And now Thomas wanted to make another trade, and I don't remember what it was, but he got it into me about an hour and a half too late, and I told him he couldn't have it.
Well, it's a bye week for him anyway. He can always just put it off to next week.
That's what's going to happen, but I told him that I couldn't just put it through because, what if somebody with a worse record, so on and so forth. So
You know what? Good on you for actually enforcing these Thursday night like hard cutoffs.
you have until you have until I wake up.
That was the Joe rule as well.
Because I go to bed early. You have until I wake up on Friday.
So he got rid of a Wish Passer for a secondary poison type.
Levitate.
Potentially with Levitate. It can also run, neutralizing gas, which definitely can be useful in some scenarios.
Defog.
Oh, that's true. It does get defog. Right, because his only defogger is really Hydreigon, and he's got the spinner. So, okay.
Mhm.
Honestly, that makes a lot of sense.
I like it. I like the 4x resist to the fighting too.
Yeah, that's another great one. Because you don't want to dedicate Gengar as your fighting switch, and that's not a good time. Because so many
No.
fighting mons get knockoff, and if you miss that predict, oof.
And now he can. The one thing I will say is he's almost guaranteed to run special defensive Registeel every time now.
That's something I was going to bring up. He's got a lot of physical bulk. Because Tangela, obviously, practically an unassailable physical wall.
It's almost a guarantee that Registeel is going to have special defense AVs.
And Spadef Registeel is no joke.
No, because he has 150 in both. Because that's okay.
Anyway, next up, it is Mike. Mike, run us through your change, your single cellular change.
I'm ready to be hurt again. I dropped Druddigan for gun.
Good. You had too many rockers, too many defensive rockers.
You act like Flygon doesn't get Stealth Rocks.
It doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
No way. I'm like 90% sure it gets Stealth Rocks.
I piloted Flygon last season. It does not get Stealth Rocks. I'm double checking right now. I'm not getting gaslit like this. No, I was right. It absolutely does not get Stealth Rocks. It gets
I
Stone
thought it
Edge.
did. Okay. Well, regardless, I didn't need another rocker. You're right, but
And also more offense. That's good.
I liked how it calced into my division. Also, another immunity to electric moves
Yeah, that's great for Volcanion.
and Skarmory. Yeah.
That it honestly just seems like a straight upgrade to me because I didn't see how you were gonna fit Druddigun in a lot of matches because it sort of overlaps roles with either Skarmory or Miltank most weeks.
Right. And that was my problem too. And I didn't want to run offensive Druddigun. I just don't know why. It's great, but I just didn't like it in my matches. I liked Sheer Force. I wanted to do that to levitate Electros in my match with Sheej, but I just couldn't make it happen.
Yeah. I mean, Sheer Force Druddigun is great. This big issue is that if like your opponent has a strong check for it, then it's just dead in the water. Or even if you can't break the switch into it, you're gonna kind of rely on those gunk shots for any fairy switch in. So
I can't remember if I'm on bye this week, but there was a couple more changes I wanted to make. I just didn't have time to look at the doc.
You are not on the bye week. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure everyone in your division is playing their games.
Okay.
So last change, we got Rob trading in Castform for Type Null. I mean, Castform's kind of a throwaway Pokemon, so literally anything is better.
Right.
I'm curious why he decided on another normal type Eviolite though. That's a little confusing to me.
Rob went off the rails.
Oh, did he?
He stopped taking as much advice. Here we are. I have some questions. I did 100% advise him to run that Blunder Policy fucking Jinx set as a meme. As a meme.
Why would you recommend that against a team with a muck? You're mean.
Yeah, because he brought the wrong damaging moves. I didn't expect him to bring plot as well.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
Oh god, he would have been faster than whatever the sand or water sweeper was and be able to hit energy ball on it.
Oh, was that the idea?
Uh-huh.
You like sleep Pelipper or something, and then you miss the sleep on Pelipper, it U-turns into Swampert, and then you just go bam, energy ball. That energy ball probably isn't killing, by the way. Mega Swampert is big.
Yeah, but Jinx has respectable special attack. I can't believe he did it. As it was happening, I was screaming.
It also might just die to a Pelipper U-turn. Anyway, we're not even talking about Rob's changes. We're just talking about Rob's match last week.
Rob did one change, and we don't understand why it happened, so we're done.
Like, I feel like P2 does anything Type Null would do, but better. I mean, I guess you get, like, the rest Swords Dance set on Type Null, but that's kind of not a great set, especially in Draft, because any Steel-type walls it, any Rock-type walls it.
Right.
I don't know. Hopefully he uses it though, so we can be proven wrong. That'd be cool.
Rob somebody else where you kind of just never know what he's gonna bring.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't know whether or not your scalds are gonna burn, or if your toxics are gonna hit. Definitely not making a reference to the match that happened this week.
Screaming. That's game of the season.
I think if we have to make any game like this is the game that is most heavily influenced by RNG, it's got to be that one, because I feel like that was somehow
it was the Jack one the week before.
No,
Maybe Jack.
You mean Jim against LCD?
Yeah, that was painful.
That was pretty bad as well.
That was painful.
Maybe Jim deserved it then.
You know what? That might be what's happening. It's just RNG coming back in the hilarious of ways.
Well, that does it for this week's events. Let's talk about next week's events. We are going into the bye week for week 5. So, the first match we are going to talk about is Manny against M1. It is the Metagross division.
The Mega Gross division.
Mega Gross division. So Kyle won the first game, kind of by the skin of his teeth, to be honest.
Yeah, and Menace has a whole new team now.
That's right. The way I remember that last game going was Manny had a pretty good advantage, and he pivoted a bunch more than he needed to. And
Yeah,
he let
that was
Ante
the
take
pivot
stuff
game.
Down
Yep,
at the very end.
That was the pivot game, and I think he got crit actually or something. Some kind of RNG happened because I remember Manus typing like really out into the thing.
You could hear him typing from where you were. That's how
Right.
loud the key clacks were.
Right. But
Well,
I mean, Manus has pretty much a whole new team now.
That's true. Mega Aggron's a pretty good check to Entei. That filter with the huge fizz def.
I don't know though. How many times is it a huge check to Entei?
I mean, so one probably does like 35%ish, one Sacred Fire. And then if you start like cursing up and you rest,
Yeah.
that could be an issue.
Zora Arc can also be an issue for it. Just the flamethrowers. Specs flamethrower is gonna hurt.
One of the interesting things about Zoroark is that it actually speed ties with Zarude. So if he gets unlucky, he might be taking that Zarude's U-turn. And like, I don't think Zoroark does anything to Zarude.
So are we gonna see Scarf Zora Arc again? If we see Zora Arc?
That's a good question, because a lot of this game is going to be how well he hides Zoroark, if he even brings it, because it gets that stab sucker punch for Raichu potentially.
You know what I'm waiting for?
Great against most other stuff, though, to be quite honest.
So
I don't think it does well against Zarude. Moltres has pretty big Spidef. I don't think it does much against like those flamethrowers aren't really going to hurt Mega Aggron that bad, I don't think.
I'm ready for Trick Room. Hatterene Trick Room, it's this week.
Ooh, that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, he just dies. He just loses. Everything gets just murdered.
Does it though? I'm trying to think.
You don't want Conk going first.
Yeah,
Ever.
Conk is the huge threat to that, obviously. Because you get the Flame Orb proc and you start slamming facades and drain punches. I don't think even Mega Aggron deals with that very well. Not to mention Mach Punch. I imagine a Guts Mach Punch probably does over half to Raichu.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
That's my inclination.
I can agree with that.
That being said, Manny has some really good tools to deal with Trick Room. Kangaskhan gets Fake Out. That priority is great. He has just generally big mons that can just heal on stuff. Because Zarude probably just slams Jungle Healing or Synthesis against Hat. I doubt it super cares about those Draining Kisses. Moltres just roosts, right? It's pretty much just Entei Stone Edge that it's scared of.
Right. 100%. But Entei is always just a problem. It's just always a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
All of
picking
that
Kyle.
being said, I think I'm actually going to pick Manny this week.
I'm picking Kyle.
All right.
I like how we're tied, by the way.
Yeah, you can thank Jim for that. He got 7 for you last week.
Let's go, Jim. I will say that when I listened to a couple of these, I agreed with most of the picks.
Okay. You're definitely just saying that because he got you a bunch of points and not
Hell
not
no.
because you actually agreed with it.
No, definitely agreed with him. I agree with Jimothy a lot. Oh God.
You called him Jimothy.
Oh God.
Next match. The other match in the Metagross division. M1 against Nigeria. Nigeria, also a whole new team.
Yeah. I'm a little still salt about my loss to Nigeria last week. We will.
So
This is going to be another rematch, though, right? Yeah.
yeah, it's
In the
another
same
rematch.
division.
M1 got the better of Nigeria last time, and also had the super unfortunate, unlucky game where he missed like 4 or 5 power whips or something, and he still won in spite of that. So that was very interesting. Also, Nigeria now gets rid of priority with Tapu Lele. So
And
that super
offensive
nerfs-
Lele is a problem.
Right, that super nerfs Azumarill. Yeah, offensive Lele is a problem. Like sub or Calm Mind, and then it just slams Focus Blast on the easy Ferrothorn.
Yeah.
Oh, or even just the Z fighting because it's the Z captain.
Yeah. He also has Megazard, which, I mean, Mega Sableye can hang out there for a little while.
Yeah, Mega Sableye can take like one of whatever, and then you slam
maybe
it back
2.
with Foul Play, and you pray that it kills.
Right. Because, like, otherwise...
Well, I actually had to prep for Mega Sableye, or prep as Mega Sableye for Megazard, and you need close to full Fizz-Def investment to live a +1 anything.
I like Magneton here, too.
Ooh, Magneton could be real fun. You potentially trap Ferrothorn. I'm not sure what Magneton's hitting against it, but...
Does it get Focus Miss? I can't even remember.
No, it doesn't. Magneton gets, like, no moves.
Okay.
Outside of Stab, that is.
A setup-y Meloetta. Always a problem.
M1 does like the setup Meloetta sets, I will say.
Always a problem. Just looking at what we're looking at here, like, it just can hit everything with Hyper Voice except for Haunter. And then it gets Shadow Ball coverage for Drifblim and Haunter.
Yeah, and Haunter can't even touch Meloetta back because it's normal type.
Right. Like, I really like setup Meloetta. I do like a full physical defensive Mega Sableye because you just have to worry about Lele.
Plus, you're potentially also giving it Psychic Terrain.
Oh Christ! Yeah, I like offensive Meloetta a lot here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with M1 this week because M1's he's been treating me well this season. Obviously, he's my roommate, as we've brought up. I've brought up a bunch of times.
I'm trying to go purely based on paper here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like M1's team on paper more. Aerodactyl just being fast, being able to hit those wing beats. Flash Fire Ninetales to try and eat some Flare Blitzes. And
That
then do nothing back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Ninetales really does back.
Just
I guess
nothing. It dies.
It hits Scorching Sands, I guess.
Oh. Okay.
It's better than nothing, right?
Does it get T-Wave?
It's a Gen 1 mon, it must.
Right, so that can be an option. Yeah, I'm picking M1 here.
Well then, that's 2 picks for M1. Next up, Mike. You're fighting James again.
Picking myself.
Hell yeah. I like your team a lot against this. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I sort of just spoiled that I'm picking you by typing it in. But yeah, I like what you've got going on. Your faster speed tier with like Terrakion just being faster than everything is a really big help for you. It's obviously always a big help having the fastest mon on the field.
Yeah, I'm just really worried that, like, it was kind of obvious that Terrakion was a pickup for James, so, like, he's gonna know it's coming. I have to take Stunfisk off here. We're live updating the stuff.
Also, I think Mega Manectric kind of tears James a new one, I'm not going to lie.
It did really well against him the first time, even though I got +5'd. A lot of RNG happened in that game.
Yeah. This has been an RNG kind of season.
It really has. Like, it has been an RNG season. I like my chances. I'm 1-3. It's not a good place to be, but like my team still does really well. I like my team a lot. It's coming together. I'm still picking myself.
And if you beat James, you'll actually overtake him.
Right. I'm 1-3, but like that +5 I got and that one win was huge.
Mr. Manjalo in the chat saying the icons are interesting. You can thank a friend of the stream, Rob, for doing that. Also batted in this league.
Manjalo knows Rob. That is
Okay.
my cousin and Mario's nephew.
Oh, well, hello. Thank you for stopping by.
Sir.
So yeah, your good friend Rob made all those icons. You can thank him.
He does. He's so good at making the icons. Oh, and of course he comes in and he sees Megan the Spectre as Spectre and Megan the Stallion.
The thickest Spectre the world has seen. And then he's got your icon.
Listen, my icon was exactly necessary. I needed to give Rob a break. Last season he hand drew me a skanking goddamn Dracovish, so.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we both like your team.
I'm picking myself.
Good luck. I'm
Thank you.
picking you as well. And the last match of the bye week. Only 4 matches this week. We're gonna have 6 next week. Got Jack against Sheej, another rematch. Sheej got the better last time, but Jack's got a new team to play with.
She's just been having a pretty bad run of the mill here. I still think that Sheej on paper is probably the best team in the league right now.
Mhm.
Just Feeney, Steelix, and Dragapult are terrifying. And then I've said it again. I've said it a million times. Rather, I'll say it again. But like, Garchomp could be a real big problem now.
Scale Shot Garchomp does some dirty things to Sheej.
Right. If he gets that exact setup, Scale Shot, Swords Dance, minus the fact that Dragapult might still be fucking faster.
Dragapult's not faster than +1, so Sheej would have to either set up first or be scarfed.
And then like your only answer is you have Earthquake. You can't hit Outrage. You're really afraid to hit Outrage into Electros because if Feeney's still alive. But that happens. If that is a setup Garchomp, it wins this game. It's really hard for me to pick Jack right now because if he wins, he's just going to keep taking my division away. But like, Jack's not fucking around.
No, he's definitely been bringing the heat ever since that first match against Sheej.
Yeah.
Excadrill. How did Sheej deal with Excadrill last time? Because Excadrill should also be a complete monster on paper against this team.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if it's Mold Breaker Excadrill?
I was gonna say maybe he does a cheeky Mold Breaker for Electros.
Yeah, because like, what's it, 80 speed? So like, if
it's
you
88.
slap a Scarf on that boy, he's going.
Yeah, Scarf Mold Breaker. You're faster.
Scarf Earthquake hits this whole team minus Crobat.
Yeah,
pretty
and
damn
then
well.
You've got like Iron Head for it, and
right.
Crobat's non-stab Heat Wave is not going to do that much to his big like 108 I want to say HP on Excadrill.
Right, he can get hit by a Super Fang though. That can also be a Tailwind coming from Crobat. But yes, you are right. It's pretty much a just free Scarf Mold Breaker Earthquake. I am picking Jack. He ain't fucking around.
I am also picking Jack. So
I will say to that, how's he gonna bring Garchomp and Drill?
Easily.
That's tough.
I mean, Garchomp, T-Tar, Excadrill, that's like OU in what is it, like Gen 6 or something.
It's just a lot of, I mean, they don't really share weaknesses because everything ends up being neutral at the end of the day.
Yeah, and on top of that, we've been through this. T-Tar switches into the ice moves all day. So does Mantine.
Yeah, and then you're not really worried about the fighting moves, and Garchomp is actually a thick bitch, so if he runs defensive Garchomp, you just laugh at people.
Yep. But yeah, both of us picking Jack for this one.
Is there?
And you know what? That's all we've got for this Inside the PFL.
It was a short one, only 3 games.
Yep. We had our good old intermission with the 700 Club. We talked a little bit more about each of the battles in the upcoming week because we love to fill time here. But
that's what we do.
We've just got one more pending issue on the table.
Oh yeah,
Mike. We have seen 4 weeks of battles so far. We are going into week 5, and after that, week 6, bye weeks. Half of the matches happening each week. So, is this week the most important week of the season?
Oh my god, it's easily the most important week of the season, dude. We're going into the bye week. There's so many 1-3s, yet nobody is actually out of the running. I'm expecting team changes. I'm expecting position in the division changes after this week. I don't even care that there's only 4 games. Easily the most important week of the season.
Easily the most important week of the season. You've heard it here first. So, thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been Inside the PFL. I'm your host, Drac, joined by the co-host, Mike.
Hey.
We will see you next week.